What is that? Is that somebody's list?
This is AI.
Oh, okay. AI need to go to fucking sleep. I should say AJ McCarron.
Yeah, no.
Ooh,
And then Aaron Murray,
And Aaron Murray behind him. There's no way they cracking the top 5 SEC in the past 20. No. You know who all in that list? Off rip, off rip. Cam in there, Joe in that bitch. Who was the other one they had in there?
Tebow.
Yeah. Cam, Joe, and Tebow are there.
You can throw Johnny in there.
Nah, top 5.
Johnny
He not
for
making
sure.
top 5 though.
You throw Johnny.
He not making top 5.
Bro, he a Heisman
Who else
winner.
you gonna take?
Huh? In the SEC?
Who else you gonna take?
He a Heisman, bro.
He's
In
a
the SEC,
Heisman.
who
Okay,
else
we
you
got
gonna
better Heismans then. We got JD5. I'm taking JD5 over Johnny Football.
Well, that's 5
Okay,
right there.
all right, well, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm taking Bryce Young over Johnny Football. In college, I'm taking him over. Johnny got a Heisman, but he got a Heisman
Bryce had
and a
of
chassis.
help.
Give a fuck.
Bryce had a lot.
I do not care. I do not care. As at quarterback.
I'm taking Johnny Football.
At quarterback, it's
in SEC. I'm
Bruh,
taking Johnny
it's
Football.
quarterbacks that did what Johnny Football did.
Johnny
bro.
Football didn't really do a whole lot, bro. That he
mean he
didn't
didn't do a
really.
whole bunch?
He was a phenom. He was popular, but he didn't. In terms of football, he didn't do a whole lot.
Yeah, you're tripping.
I don't understand what you mean. He didn't do a whole lot
You're
of football.
tripping.
Like
He's tripping. That's what
He didn't do a whole lot of fucking winning.
okay, all right. So you talking about just
We talking
like,
about football.
championships?
He
You talking
didn't.
about
Yeah, he
winning?
didn't do none of that.
Honestly, I'm not mad at that criteria because I do feel like a lot of criteria, like you do got to bring in winning at some point. But if we look at just straight stats and what he did on the field, bro, that man was balling.
Talk to him. Talk to him, Faye.
Yes, he did. He had a great season, but top 5 SEC quarterbacks, he's not making my list.
Talk to him, Faye.
He's not making my
Hey,
list.
but what did Jayden Daniels win anything either?
He did.
in college?
He did.
No, he did. He did more. He did more than Johnny did.
No, I don't think
He
so.
did more than Johnny did, bro.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Just look at the records at least.
I don't
He
think
did.
so.
He did more
Let's
than
look
Johnny
at.
did.
Let's
I
at least
think
look
so.
at the win-loss ratio. Because like,
don't
I got a
think-
question. Did JD beat Bama?
No.
Did Johnny Manziel beat Bama?
Okay.
And that was a good Bama team too.
It's a great Bama team.
I'm not saying that JD didn't play a great
one
Bama,
win against Bama don't make you top 5 SEC.
but it was a good Bama team. Hey, and like not for nothing, Bama ain't like when JD was playing out. Bama, it wasn't that Bama that Johnny Football was playing. Right or wrong?
No, it was not the same Bama. But
All right then. So
one game don't change that. They don't change that for me.
okay, all right. So let's put JD and Johnny Manziel on the same playing field. They both didn't win shit. You're right. They both are Heisman winners then, okay? Stats wise,
If we
Johnny
talking
Manziel,
football?
I don't know this
No.
for a fact. You're gonna have to Google it, but I think stats wise,
Johnny put numbers up.
he put numbers up. JD did too. What we
JD
talking
did
about?
put up numbers. He did. I'm not taking it away. I feel like Johnny football numbers probably a little bit better. I gotta see him. I gotta see it side by side, I guess. I guess I gotta see it side by side.
All right, so this is Johnny Manziel's stats here. He in 2012, that was his that was his Heisman season. He threw for 3,700 yards, 26 touchdowns. Of course, he had a bunch of rushing stats as well. I'll pull that up. And then the next season, he
gotta
threw
pull up
for
the rushing
4,000
stats.
yards,
37
37 touchdowns. Yeah,
All right, that's enough for me. Let me see JD's then.
he ran 2012. Johnny Manziel ran for 1,400 yards.
There you go.
21 touchdowns.
Come on, Jalen.
I mean,
JD
cool.
did something similar.
That's what I'm saying. The numbers is similar, bro.
I gotta see Jayden's. Faye, if like you don't mind, I just want to see it. I mean, that's a good conversation.
I don't.
That's a great
Johnny's
conversation.
great, but I'm thinking
37 and 14, 3,700, 1,400.
he Johnny's great, bro. But if we doing the top 5, he could probably come around at 6 for me, bro.
Okay, yeah, what was that 3,800 yards? And Johnny was
That's
what?
he had 3,800 yards, 40 touchdowns.
Oh, okay.
And Johnny Manziel is he had
37, 26.
touchdowns in his Heisman season, though.
We looking Heisman seasons.
Okay, well, and the following he had 4,100 yards.
I mean, following year, my nigga was gone, so.
Oh, okay. That's a good combo. That's a good
How
conversation.
many rushing yards JD had? I know he had almost 1,000.
Yeah.
He only had 1,100.
1,100.
Johnny had more.
So he also
Johnny had
rushed
more,
more,
bro.
He had more, but Johnny
had
had to run. He had to run. They didn't have no run game.
Listen, we know
He
you
was
got
the
your
run
we know you got your LSU bias, but all we're
For
saying is
sure.
Johnny's in the top 5.
He in the top 5.
Nah.
He in the top 5.
Yes.
Look, I mean, look at the Heisman winners from the SEC quarterback. the past 20.
Okay.
You're taking Bryce over Johnny.
No way.
In college, I would probably take Bryce over Johnny. Yes.
No way.
I probably would.
You put Johnny on that Bama team that Bryce had, bro?
I mean, if we doing the switching teams game, yeah,
What
we could change this conversation all day.
What I'm saying, I'm taking Johnny over Bryce.
For sure. 100%.
And it's not knocking Bryce.
That Johnny for sure.
We're talking
Johnny
quarterbacks.
for
sure.
Yeah.
We know
I don't know, bro.
Cam and Tebow are givens.
I don't think I'm doing that.
Cam and Tebow are givens.
Cam,
for sure.
Tebow,
Joe Burrow's a given.
Joe Burrow's a given. And then it's
Jayden and Johnny.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
There we go. Jayden and Johnny. That's it. There we go. Jayden and Johnny.
I'm taking Bryce.
Honorable mention Bryce.
And JD over Johnny, bro.
Honorable mention Bryce. Johnny must did something to LSU, bro. Like,
Bryce,
no, he didn't do shit.
Bryce
He didn't do shit to
out.
us. First pick, and they lost both times. He ain't got no dub.
Hey, I'm taking
shit against
that
us.
makes sense.
He ain't do shit against us. Fuck you talking about? he ain't do nothing against us.
That's what I know. What that makes sense. I see where you're coming from. He said, "Okay, he ain't do shit against y'all."
Man got 2 L's.
There we go.
Shit,
there we go.
Shit wasn't like that.
Hey, you should say that at the very beginning.
I mean, but y'all knew that. Y'all knew that. I didn't
Still taking Johnny over Bryce.
I didn't been say that. I'm still taking it. I'm still taking Johnny over Bryce. You can do that. You can do that.
Bryce out, man, out.
For sure.
Look, Johnny ain't going. Ain't no tenure in your program, man. Y'all got one good year.
That's all I need.
Nah, hell no. Hell no. He gonna crash out after that.
That's fine.
Man,
He don't know how to handle
won.
success, man. All right, well, shit.